Welcome back, ladylads and gentlelads, to another episode of me trying to keep my units alive in Tiberian Sun. In this episode, we are going to be trying to take out Vega's Dam.
Yes, sir. Awaiting order.
With this small complement of units.
Yes, sir.
Like, really pathetically tiny.
Sir. Awaiting orders.
First off, we kite the attack buggies onto the Titans, so that, you know, they don't attack our infantry units. The less damage our infantry takes, the better, and in the meantime, a bunch of rocket troopers take out a bridge we were meant to cross. That's fine. We didn't need to cross that bridge anyway.
Orders received. Infantry reporting.
Nor this one, apparently.
Sir.
Fortunately, there is a pathway down here, which we can take,
Loud and clear.
in order to progress the mission.
Sir.
Now this one's a bit tough, in that it has a lot of surprises in store for us, and if it glitches out, we can't actually complete it.
Moving out. Awaiting orders. Infantry reporting.
And there's our first little bit of worry.
Loud and clear.
And I mean, we'll deal with it in due course.
Awaiting orders.
So,
You got it. Unit reporting. Sir.
yep, we're just gathering our units together so that all of them are
On my way. Sir. Unit
in the same ball, clumped up together.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders. Awaiting orders.
Getting everyone involved, and rocket troopers dealt with. Some damage taken, but it's okay. No, not you.
Unit reporting.
Okay, there we go, there's one of our first surprises.
Orders received.
And so we drag these guys back so that we can squish them later.
On my way. Moving out. Unit, yes, sir. On my way. Waiting orders. Yes, sir. No, on my way. Moving out.
Ah.
Orders received. Unit, yes, sir.
This is the meme we have to deal with. Okay.
Yes, sir. Moving out. On my way. Unit, yes, sir. Yes, received.
There we go.
Yes, sir.
Unit pathing at its finest.
Waiting orders. Yes, sir. Sir. Orders received. Sir.
But no matter.
Infantry reporting. You got it. I'm on it.
Getting some cheeky disc thrower damage in on that laser turret.
Got it. On my way. Sir.
We're gonna take out this truck,
Sir. Unit ready.
hopefully a bit further away from the Hand of Nod, but this is still fine.
Moving
And now we've got to do a couple of things. Got to get our troops rassled into the correct locations. And we need to take out these structures one by one in order to spawn a reinforcement wave.
Yes, sir. Sir. Infantry reporting. Waiting orders.
Unfortunately, both the Hand of Nod and the power plant had to be taken down. Otherwise, I would have just been content to deal with this turret. Or, you know, anti-air turret.
Infantry reporting. Waiting orders.
Okay.
Sir. Awaiting orders.
So far, we still have a good setup going forward.
Yes, sir.
We also have to deal with, well, units suddenly showing up.
Yes, sir. Got it.
Okay.
You got it.
Just as well, we needed to keep him back in order to
Orders. Sir. Unit reporting.
help us deal with healing issues later on down the line.
Unit reporting.
Now for our next surprise, we're going to be dealing with a Devil's Tongue here, in all likelihood.
Sir. Awaiting orders.
Yep, there it is.
Awaiting orders. Infantry reporting. Got it.
Yes, sir.
Perfect.
Loud and clear.
Sir?
We are less healthy than I'd like to be, but maybe as healthy as we should be. Okay. You know what? I'm actually just gonna pop it off.
Waiting orders. Infantry reporting.
Let's get our infantry unit to come forward with us. Everyone's at full health now.
Sir.
We're playing our cards a bit close to our chest.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
This lone rocket trooper I'm going to have dealt with by our infantry,
Loud and clear. Waiting orders.
because he does less damage to them.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear. Waiting orders.
There we go.
Got it.
Unit reporting.
Sir.
And everyone can move forward now.
Loud and clear.
Unit ready.
And we can bring along our new shipment of boys.
Sir. Got it.
Across the bridge for a rather, well, tough fight. No two ways about it.
Sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Taking heavy fire.
Already we have a smoking Wolverine. Less than kosher, but, you know, we'll deal.
Waiting order. Loud and clear. Infantry reporting. Infantry reporting. Got it. Good as done.
Pop open this vehicle if we can.
Infantry reporting. Loud and clear. Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Sir?
Ah, unfortunate.
On it.
That happened a lot faster than I wanted it to,
Loud and clear.
and we may lose a unit here. Yep. In fact, we may lose a couple of units.
Loud and clear.
Oh, this guy seems to be glitched out. Fantastic.
Sir. I'm on it. Got it.
Nice.
Unit ready.
Yeah, our Titans can deal with it that way.
Sir.
To avoid pathing issues in the future, I'm gonna have these buildings dealt with now.
Good as done.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting.
Because we have to destroy these turrets in a certain order. First, we have to destroy the SAM turrets before we move on. Otherwise, we can glitch out the mission and fail right here. So,
Orders.
well, I mean, we won't fail right exactly here. But we won't be able to bypass a very important trigger.
Waiting order. Yes, sir. Waiting orders.
Okay. Now, reinforcements should be arriving over here. Dropping off a shipment of engineers. There we go.
Yes, sir.
And that's what we needed. Perfect.
Bridge repaired.
Okay. That was a very crucial step in this whole process.
Unit reporting.
The next crucial step is to deal with this devil's tongue that is just rambling its way around the map.
Waiting orders.
Because if we don't deal with it now, it might come back to bite us in the ass later. Or we can just wait. Wait for him to move along his merry way.
Yes, sir. Loud and clear.
Unit reporting.
Yeah, see, there he is. Being more or less a nuisance.
No.
Oh, okay.
Loud and got it. Loud and got it. Loud and clear. Sir.
Unit reporting. On my way. Sir. Orders received. Unit reporting.
Okay. Now we sort of do have to come forward.
Infantry reporting. Loud and got
Let's get our Wolverine out of the way. Get them to kite onto somebody else for the time being.
Got it. Waiting order. Yeah, loud and clear.
Damn it, we still lost him.
Loud and on it. Loud and on it. Waiting
Oh well.
You got it.
Infantry reporting.
Sir.
Waiting order.
Yeah, this is a tough one because we don't really have access to healing. Let's kite him off of the Titan for a moment. Let's kite him off the Wolverine. Okay, cool. Somehow we're still alive. The great misfortune here is that this crate was picked up way too soon by us. But oh well.
Awaiting orders.
Alas, if that was the way it was meant to be,
Yes, sir.
we will have to, just deal with it.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir.
Now then,
Sir. Engineering.
let's continue our, advance,
Yes, sir.
if that's what we want to call it.
Sir. Orders. Got it. Yes, sir. Infantry reporting. Got it. I'm on it. Good as done. Waiting order.
Perfect. And we go this way.
Sir. Engineering.
You can stay behind here.
Sir.
You should be perfectly fine.
Got it. Got it. Infantry reporting. I'm taking heavy fire. Good as done. Infantry reporting. Got it. Good as done. I'm taking heavy fire. Good as
Still losing units.
Infantry reporting.
Oh well.
Moving out.
Unit reporting.
Sir.
See if we can do anything about that, missile launcher right there. See if we can spawn another unit wave.
Waiting order.
Unfortunately not.
Awaiting orders.
But, okay.
Sir.
I guess all that we may do is deal.
Moving out.
Unit reporting. Moving out.
Sir. Moving out. Loud and clear. Moving out. Loud and clear. Moving out. Loud and clear.
And this secret passage
Awaiting orders.
is exactly what we want to be going through right now. Because if we go across here, there's a bunch of cyborgs waiting for us, there's tick tanks aplenty. It's just a really, really tough situation to deal with, and I don't want to deal with it.
Sir. Engineering.
Whereas this way, we can make our way into the back lines of the enemy base, destroy our two objectives, and GT the FO.
Sir. Loud and clear.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Unfortunately, our infantry will have to cross a bit of a Tiberian field. Ah, no, you were supposed to move. Ugh.
Engineering.
So yeah, that was just a stroke of misfortune more so than anything. Stop moving closer to other laser turrets, okay? Thank you, pathing. Thank you, AI. Oh my god. He went out of his way to squish us. It's...
On my way.
Yes, sir. I'm on it.
I love it. The pathfinding is screwing with us.
Waiting order.
On my way. Awaiting orders. No problem.
Sir.
Waiting order. On my way. Yes, orders received.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Unit reporting. You got it.
Infantry reporting.
Oh man.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. On my way. Sir. On my way.
Sir.
Okay.
No
Infantry
problem.
reporting.
Waiting order.
Now there's our objective, right there.
I'm on it. Infantry reporting.
Okay.
Infantry reporting.
Now, how did we need to progress this situation? Because I forget.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Waiting orders.
Now, was there a straight path over to the next objective if I were to just go through here or something? I forget.
Yes, sir. Sir?
Let's find out.
Moving out.
Awaiting order.
Unit ready.
Infantry reporting.
Unit
Yeah,
reporting.
I've always found this mission to be a bit tough. Just
Awaiting order.
Unit reporting.
just because of how difficult it is to keep your units alive.
Yes, sir.
I don't remember if I can get myself a second spawn wave of units
Yes, sir.
by simply destroying all of these SAM sites in the vicinity.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
So let us see. First, that turret, then the SAM site.
Unit ready.
Sir. Awaiting order.
Well, actually, we deal with the gate first, so we can actually get out of here if need be. Well, and there is such a need.
Awaiting order. Infantry reporting. Moving out.
Awaiting orders. No problem. Affirmative. Affirmative. No problem. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
And now I have a little trick up my sleeve
Affirmative. Yes, sir. No problem.
for how to make this mission go a bit easier.
Awaiting orders. No problem. Affirmative. No problem.
Yeah, we do get reinforcements.
No problem. Awaiting
And just like that, we've gotten our hands on a harvester. Okay.
Training.
Infantry reporting. Orders. You got it.
And heck, we'll even speed things up, because I don't think the AI is actually scripted to attack us.
engineering. Affirmative. Engineering.
Building
Affirmative.
captured. Silos needed. Training.
Yes, sir. No problem.
Building captured.
Nice. And...
Silos needed.
How do I want to do this one? Do I want a war factory? Yeah, sure. Let's go with that. And a bit of cyborgs.
Unit ready. New construction options. Unit ready. Unit ready. Unit ready.
Bet you never knew this was possible.
Unit ready. Unit
If I was
ready.
smart, I would have actually built a second harvester in order to make this go a bit faster.
Power. Unit ready. On hold. Unit ready.
Sir.
You help out, come on.
Cancelled. Low power. Building. Training.
Anyway,
Ready.
that's enough of that fun. Now that we have a legitimately obscene amount of units,
Unit ready. Structure.
let's leave all our unhealthy folk in the back a bit, maybe,
You got it.
and let Nod fight amongst itself.
Awaiting orders. Awaiting affirmative.
Infantry reporting.
Also, I finally figured out what the
Awaiting orders. Sir. Awaiting
final remaining
Yes, sir.
Input directive proceeding.
what the last unit that died on the previous mission was, and it was a
Building.
it absolutely was a Wolverine.
Unit reporting.
I did the testing, and using engineers
Reinforcements.
in their intended manner
Unit.
does not actually result in a unit loss.
Waiting orders. Unit ready. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Input directive. Unit ready. Processing scan initiated. Unit ready.
So the great thing about not cyborgs is that they are insanely survivable. Well,
Comlink open. Ready.
you know, if you're actually
Affirmative.
micromanaging them correctly.
Comlink open. Processing.
Unit ready. Waiting orders.
Unit ready. Negative. Ready. Unit engaged. Processing scan initiated.
Ah, well then.
Unit ready.
I think it's about time that Unit 2 gets in on the action.
Ready. Scan initiated.
Also, fun fact, cyborgs also regenerate in Tiberium.
Scan initiated. Directive.
So, there is that.
Processing.
And now how did I want to do this? Right.
Training.
We'll just get ourselves a bunch more infantry, and, I have a very powerful urge to just destroy everything in my path. In order to make up for all of the unit losses we took.
Unit ready.
Unit ready.
Comlink open.
Waiting orders.
Comlink open. Process target acquired. Processing and proceeding.
Unit ready.
Oh no, we actually lost a unit, damn it. Oh well.
Waiting
Cyborgs are still insanely survivable.
Comlink open. Processing acquired. Processing
Unit reporting. Unit reporting.
input directive. Input scan processing proceeding processing processing.
Sir, unit ready. You got it.
Comlink scan initiated.
Sir. On my way.
And like this, we have a veritable amputee division. So you just look at him, he lost his legs and he's crawling away.
By your command. Comlink open.
It would be cute if it wasn't so tragic.
Unit ready. Comlink open. By your command.
Unit ready.
Unit ready. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now then,
Waiting
Training.
orders.
let's set about capturing all of this, because I have a very powerful urge, and it must be fulfilled.
Waiting orders.
Unit scan initiated.
Now then, let's send the rest of these boys over into the Tiberium. Just speed things up a little bit.
Waiting orders. Affirmative.
Building.
Sir.
Okay, it's a bit hard to actually select units with all of them moving so fast.
Scan initiated.
Now then, let's go up the fastest.
Unit ready.
Input directive.
Everyone's nice and healthy now.
Cyborgs needed.
In fact, let's just build a bit more cyborgs because I think we should.
Ready. On board.
Input directive processing.
Make life a bit easier for ourselves. And perfect.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Unit ready. By your command.
Unit reporting. Yes, sir. On my way. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. On my way. Sir.
Scan initiated.
Unit reporting. Sir.
Unit ready.
Unit reporting.
Silos needed.
Unit ready.
Okay. Let's just rush them.
Directive.
Unit reporting.
Unit ready. Alpha scan processing. Unit ready.
Sir.
Input directive.
Oh, amputee, get out of here.
Proceeding. Comlink
Waiting orders.
input directive.
Perfect.
By your command. Target acquired.
And yes, destroying the final set of buildings here.
Ready.
Sir.
Our revenge for what Nod has done unto us.
Input directive.
Unit ready.
Input directive.
And mission complete. In an excessively gaudy fashion, and in fact, I forgot these are meant to explode. We may have actually lost structures in this mission. Yeah. I forgot I wasn't actually supposed to capture those because they are scripted to explode. But whatever, it's fine. It's unit preservation, not structure preservation. Either way, that's the mission. And now to listen to the briefing for the next one.
Vega's base is secreted on an island in this sector. Reaching it will be difficult, as there is only one overland access. Your best chance of success lies in the use of amphibious APCs to land on the island and penetrate Vega's defenses. Once on the island, destroy Vega's facility and command center.
Now, what the mission we just accomplished gave us was a bit of breathing room. Since all of the... what we essentially did is we shut down the power grid, which knocked out a bunch of the SAM site defenses for Vega's base. Which means we have a bit of breathing room in which to just destroy a bunch of them without having to worry about return fire. This is good because the part of the map where we start on is riddled with a few of these SAM sites, and the preference is to get rid of them. Either way, that'll be something for next episode. Until then, I have been Smastian. You didn't just see me lose 7 buildings for no reason. And I'll see you on the battlefield.